So here we are for the men's race in the 2016 Spring Street Mile, hosted by the Manchester Running Company. This race is on the Connecticut Grand Prix circuit, so there's over $2,000 of team and individual prize money on the line. And they just have a little bit of hesitation there at the start. They'll reload. There's also $300 for first place, $150 for second, and $75 for third. And the lead runners are off now. They will really bolt here at the start. There is a lot of downhill in this first half mile of the race. And then in the second half, it flattens out. There's actually a bit of uphill incline, but definitely an opportunity to get out very, very fast at the start. And we see here in the lead at the beginning, we have a very strong field. We have Joe Gioeli and Austin Trainer from Central Connecticut State. Joe Gioeli has a mile PR of 4:02 on the track, and Austin Trainer was 7th place last year here with a 4:08 downhill mile. So keeping in mind this race generally runs 15 to 20 seconds faster than track mile, we can see some very fast performances for sure. Also running with them is Connor Reck, a 2015 Harvard graduate, has a personal best of 4:05 for the mile. Leading right now is Adam Pacek from Brighton, Mass. He ran an indoor 5K this year in 14:47. Also took first place 2 weeks ago in the 5-mile Baldy run in Haverhill, Mass. And he is leading these fast track studs from Central Connecticut State right now. So looks like it will be an interesting race for sure with these 4 athletes competing. Adam Pacek sporting the jersey of the Greater Boston Track Club. We are coming up here toward the half-mile mark soon, just passing the intersection there. Manchester Police keeping the intersection clear. Pacek's still leading, so certainly looking to take this race by the lead, and perhaps the Central Connecticut runners, Gioeli and Trainer, are just biding time here just a little bit. They're coming to the half-mile mark now, 1:57, so not that fast for a downhill first half mile. And certainly now not as surprising to see Pacek, the distance specialist, in the lead here. As the runners keep going, you can see here from the Central Connecticut State quad, Gioeli starting to take the lead here. The favorite on paper in the race, and looking very strong here at the front, so was biding time there in the first half of the race, decided to make a move here on this third quarter when the race course flattens out. You can see his teammate Austin Trainer going with him. Austin Trainer is also a 9:01 steeplechaser from this track season. So in addition to his strong performance in this downhill mile last year, a strong steeplechase runner. But Gioeli looking very strong here, taking the lead. There are halfway bonuses here. That's $2.59 for the 3-quarter mark. So Gioeli will get $25 for leading the race through that point. And he is looking very strong as we head toward the finish. He looks very relaxed. He bided his time very well on that first half-mile stretch, and we will potentially see a sub-4-minute performance. The winning time last year was in the low 350s, Gioeli taking second with a 3:55 last year. But all Gioeli here today, and we see his teammate Austin Trainer looking very strong second place, and Connor Reck, the 2015 Harvard graduate, moving up into third. Pacek, the early leader, has slipped back to 4th place. So Gioeli looking very strong here, looking very smooth, coming down the hill into the finish. A nice race by Gioeli, and it looks like our winning time will be under 4 minutes again this year. Austin Trainer second, and Connor Reck third. Adam Pacek coming through after leading through the first half of the race in a very solid 4th place, 4:06. These are all very impressive times. Here we have Nick Magani. We have Morgan Kennedy, the local favorite Manchester Running Company, finishing. And now these other athletes rounding out the top 10. Brian Nelson from Manchester Running Company, the crew from Sound Runner. Looks like it will be a close race to the team standings between the Manchester Running Company and Sound Runner. Sound Runner leading the team series, having won all 3 races so far, but Manchester having been second in all 3 races so far. There's also some Masters prize money on the line, $50 for the first Masters runner, as well as prize money for the top Masters teams. We have a very nice competitive field here. There were over 100 runners registered for this downhill mile just on the men's side. I'm sorry, over 100 total runners registered. And you can see the rest of the field coming in here. Again, the race won under 4 minutes again. So Pat Byrne, the race director, did a very nice job of bringing in elites from Connecticut and the Greater New England region as well. You saw a strong performance by Connor Reck from Boston coming in second, and also Adam Pacek from Brighton finishing fourth. See the rest of these runners finishing here. Very nice weather day here, just cool, overcast, rain held off. Really a great event, and of course we have a kids mile after this, and then the Life Without Limits 5K to benefit cerebral palsy. So a very fun day here at Manchester Globe Hollow overall.